Hello friends, in this video I'll try to answer some questions around what is SAP EHS. If you are from non-EHS background or non-IT background, how you can learn about it, and what are some reference points or what are some study materials that you can use. I'll try to address those questions in this video. Now I am Samvit, I have more than 15 years of experience, and I believe as sustainability professionals or EHS professionals we can contribute to this world in a very positive way, and we can really make a difference. So to start with, what is SAP EHS or what is EHS? EHS stands for Environment, Health and Safety. Not long ago, we encountered COVID-19. Before 2020, it was almost non-existent. But beginning of 2020, we faced massive impact, and then most of the places around the world were impacted, and a lot of lives were lost, and the businesses were struggling to keep their employees safe, their businesses running, and it was a very difficult journey in last couple of years, and we all of us have seen that. Now because of this COVID-19, there's a lot of significance or a lot of focus now given on sustainability, right? So that means it's a great sign for any sustainability professional, and I'm really glad that you're considering to be part of this journey and positively contribute in this movement. Now, for any organization, EHS plays a very, very critical role. Now, in order to track the performance of the organization in terms of EHS metrics, there are various softwares available. SAP is one of the tools, right? Now, there are many other tools, those are available in the market. For example, Sphera, Enablon, Intellix. So those are some of the prominent solution providers in EHS. But in this video, we'll only talk about SAP EHS, and in the future videos, I'll try to cover some of the other solutions those are available in the market. Now SAP has a broad range of products to cater to different EHS needs of any organization. So primarily SAP has divided its SAP EHS portfolio into two different parts. The first one is called EHSM. It stands for Environment, Health, Safety Management. And then other one is called Classic EHS, right? So broadly two categories. Now I'm going to show one slide, and you'll be able to refer to it easily. Under EHSM, there are 5 different products which SAP offers. One is Incident Management, Health and Safety Management. Alternatively, it is also known as Risk Assessment, then Environment Management, Management of Change, and then Audit Management. So these are the 5 different solutions. Those are under EHSM. And SAP also has another solution which can be purchased separately, which requires a separate license, called Occupational Health, right? To track the health of the employees or the contractors working in the organization. That solution can be used. So these are some of the solutions. These are the solutions under EHSM stack. Then under the other track, which is called Classic EHS, under that again we have different solutions: product safety, dangerous goods management, product compliance, substance volume tracking, and global level management. So these are the solutions which are under Classic EHS. And recently SAP has introduced a new product under a new umbrella. Given the impact of climate change and given the significance of climate change, I would say, SAP has introduced a program called Climate 21. That means the challenges of 21st century, and that's how they have named this segment as Climate 21. Under that, they have released a new product Footprint Management, right? So broadly two categories, but recently SAP has introduced a new category, right? So these are the range of products SAP offers under EHS umbrella. I hope it is now clear that what SAP offers. If you have any questions, you can put it into your comments. I'll try to answer those. Now the next question comes, so if SAP has so many solutions, then where do you start? Now some of you might have already gone to some training institutes, got yourself trained in some of these modules. When I take some interview of some candidates, and mostly freshers, then I see that under experience summary they have written experience of about all the modules which I just now mentioned, right? It clearly shows that you have undergone a training, right? Because you do not have relevant experience. Now tell me one thing, when you go for a training, you'll be promised to undergo certain training in say 30 to 40 hours, right? And the instructor is supposed to cover all the topics in say 30 to 40 hours. And if you think the instructor is going to cover 10 different modules in 30 to 40 hours, so that means you are spending just 3 to 4 hours max in each topic. Do you think it is sufficient for you to grab a completely new concept in such a short period of time? So instead of focusing on 10 different subjects, 10 different modules, what I would strongly recommend that you focus on only one. Choose one module out of those 10 modules what I mentioned and try to understand the basics of that. Try to spend some time on that. Now if you're new to SAP, if you're new to IT world, or if you're new to EHS, it's going to take you some time to understand the basics. And as I have told you earlier, you're not going to work alone. You are going to work with different teams. You're going to work with business, you're going to work with a technical team or the infrastructure team. So to have that basics right, to have that foundation strong, so you focus only one subject. Once you have that confidence, then you can take that confidence, you can take that knowledge to other topics, right? So start with one. You can choose say product safety or incident management or whichever subject you think would be in line with whatever you already know, right? So choose one and then build on that. So the third but the most important thing, if you are already working in any organization, if you are already working in any EHS department or safety department of an organization, try to learn the processes. If you are already using a tool, if you are already using a software, try to learn that software properly. Now, what we have to get, that the processes would remain the same. The software might be different, the underlying technology might be different, the processes are not going to change drastically. So if you have a good understanding about the process, then you would be able to apply that knowledge when you learn the technology. Make sense? So while you are working on the job, while you are studying about SAP, while you are working, try to understand what exactly you are doing. So the work you are currently doing, try to understand how does it fit into the larger picture of your organization. How the job you are doing, it is fitting into the larger vision of sustainability for your organization. Or what is the goal of the organization towards which the organization is working, and how you can contribute towards that, right? And I have told in the beginning, it's a journey. Now don't think from a limited perspective that you just have to learn a tool so that you can get a job. Rather, think that if you are an EHS consultant, how you can transform the processes, how you can work with the business to help them to fine-tune their processes, make it better. And tool, any software is just an enabler. A software is not going to solve a problem. There are thousands of projects are being implemented every year, but users are not using it, right? So that means software is not the only thing that is required for successful implementation or success of a project. There are so many different aspects, and as an EHS consultant, it's your responsibility to understand different nuances of the project. So to summarize, I will reiterate 3 things. The first thing is that try to learn one module first. Okay, don't focus on 10, focus on only one and then master it. Second, give yourself some time. Give a time frame of minimum 4 to 6 months. Enjoy that process. And the third and the most important thing, if you are already in that domain, you are already working on some assignment, try to get the maximum value out of it. I always believe if we are doing our work properly, if we are giving our best at this moment at our current job, we have a very good chance that we can be successful in our next job. So with that, let me know your thoughts. How did you find this video? And if you have some questions, please put it in the comments. I'll try to answer that. But thank you so much. Stay tuned and stay inspired. Thank you so much.